for anyone who may need a refresher, the last time we played Skies of Arcadia, we recovered a moonstone from Shrine Island and returned to find our entire family had been kidnapped. So, we took off rather recklessly in pursuit of the kidnappers and ran into a massive sky whale which promptly shot us out of the sky. By some incredible stroke of luck, we awoke on the deck of the Little Jack, piloted by Captain Drachma, who we now apparently work for as long as we're taking up space on his ship. He's instructed us to sail to a place called Sailor's Island, I believe. Let's actually go talk to Drachma and see what it is he said. A good game designer would have put a refresher in here, so that Drachma will repeat his instructions in case the player doesn't play the game for a while. Nope, he just tells you he just tells you to go to Sailor's Island. He doesn't repeat the instructions of where it was. Well, I guess I'm literally flying by the seat of my pants here, because I cannot remember where Sailor's Island is. But if I had to guess, I would imagine it's somewhere over this way. Hopefully Drachma will chime in if we go too far in the wrong direction. Aha! This might be it. Right here. Oh. We've met a doctor.
Hi.
yes, we've been tasked with a collection side quest to collect moonfish for Maria's pet bird. And now we can finally go to Sailor's Island. And I believe that once you land at Sailor's Island, you end up unable to leave for a little while, so if there's anything you want to do before this point, I would suggest doing it now. So yes, Drachma's very short stay in our party has now ended. Don't worry, we'll be seeing him again. And most importantly, I don't believe we lost access to his Blue Moonstone. Maybe we did. No, we still have it. Which is excellent. And if you're listening, you might be able to hear our first moonfish alert already. It's up there. Unfortunately, we can't reach it from where we're standing. We could go try talking to Drachma again. I mean, it's kind of hard to be upset with him. He was nice enough to bring us to a populated island. He could have just thrown us overboard. Oh, hello. Thanks for that, game. Oof. Seems like a nice enough bar, but it doesn't seem like there's much we can do here right now. And Drachma is adamant about not saying a word to us, So, if we're going to find some way to sway his favor, we're going to need some information about him. He is quite taciturn, and he is not revealing any vulnerabilities, so we need to find something out somehow. Wow. Sudden flashbacks to, what was that game? Trying to remember the name of it. It'll come to me eventually. Yeah, it's kind of strange that there is no rolling motion or tilting, considering that this is just a giant floating rock. I'm not sure if the game ever actually explains why rocks float, but I will be very interested to hear it when it does. It's probably got something to do with moonstones. Moonstones are this game's nanomachines, pretty much. Well, I'm glad we stopped to take a look up here. I would never have known about this massive pile of nothing. All that nothing you could ever want in here. What be this? Oh, this must be the explorer's office. Hello? Can I inspect your things? No, apparently not. Ooh, that looks like a culverin, maybe. Or a primitive door breacher. I could swear I've seen this guy in another game. Ah! A ship parts merchant in Valua started selling a cannon they call the harpoon cannon. It's some sort of giant spear-like weapon that they mount on the front of your ship. Yeah, Aika, it's funny you should mention that. I was just thinking the same thing. What a smile. Jeez. Guy looked like you could eat coconuts. Just whole. I wasn't sure if that ladder next to him was real or not. Clearly it is not. So, we still need to find some other way to reach this moonfish over here. I can think of one possibility. Oh, we can just reach it from here. Huh. And if I was a man of gambling persuasion, I would say there's probably another one on the second floor of this building. Oh, and a save point. I'm glad they picked that. Let's talk to the innkeeper first. Hello. Nah, we don't need a room right now. I'm not sure if that actually advances time or not, but until I know for sure, I'm gonna err on the side of yes. Boing, 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 boing. That's two. You can probably spot some more from up here if we took the time to look. Huh. Well, I don't see a moonfish, but I do see a balloon stuck to the side of that building. As someone needs to watch out. You can't do it because your bangs are covering your eyes. Ah, just rob random hotel rooms. This money belongs to me now. Blue robe tax. Well, coming to the hotel paid for itself. Now, I'm interested in seeing what the deal with that balloon is. Maybe it's a message in a bottle. Or someone's lost balloon. Although, the odds of it getting stuck up there if it got lost from this island are astronomical. Oh, it actually is a message in a bottle, okay? That bottle will not be relevant for quite a while. But it is a nice bit of foreshadowing for future events. Well, let's see what's in here. I think this might just be a regular old item shop. One gross. If I remember right, a gross is 182. I may be wrong about that. I'm not sure why such an awkward number would be used as a unit of measurement, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Hello, lady. What have you for the sale? Same thing every other item shop has had so far. Oh, nice. That was free, I take it. I also accept it. Alright, let's go. Now, let's see. We haven't been in here, I believe. This may be the Explorer's office. And it looks like there's something on the table. And I'm not allowed to inspect it. I can't tell what that is. Notice board? Experience a plus. Yeah, I imagine so with a navigator. Right, the wanted list. Is with that, we were able to get some information about a new discovery, and we sold that information about Pirate's Grave that we found earlier. Apparently, we were the first person ever to discover that thing, even though it was on a massive landmass with nothing else on it. I'm starting to think this world is a bit wanting for competent explorers. This town has a water source, too? Also, I'm now noticing that this island appears to be made of two rocks linked together, which is even more confusing. Maybe we shouldn't question it. I don't recall what that's for. I think it's for repairing your ship. There is ship combat in this game, we just haven't gotten to it yet. Maybe I go save again. And then we'll go dangle this carrot in front of Drachma and see if he bites. No, 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 I meant to say I didn't want to talk to you. Nice mustache, though. Not sure it's a good idea to have a fish hook hanging next to your face at all times. But I'm sure you know what you're doing. Ah, right. Now I remember what this reminds me of. Zeno! The Great Zeno! Oh, Zeno! The Great Zeno! I may have that wrong. I can't remember the name of the damn game. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember it. What the hell was it called? Oh well. I'll refresh my memory later. Alright, Drachma. Let's talk ma. Well, this is taking a moment. Forgetting the fact that Drachma could just take 5 minutes to walk around town, and he'd probably hear about this himself in no time. Especially because the ship part store is probably the first place he'd go. It's no wonder he hasn't had more success. He really doesn't show much initiative. Go Team Valua. So yes, we've convinced Drachma to take us to a Valua by dangling information in front of him that he could have easily discovered himself if he had just walked around. This is what laziness gets you, folks. Oh yes, now Drachma is back with us. Ah. I thought her dialogue wasn't going to be any different. Valuan passport. Well, there was someone over here inquiring about money. Maybe on some off chance that you have one for sale? You have nothing to say. Okay. Well then, if it worked once, let's go talk to the chip supplies man. Nope, he has nothing new to say to us. Valuan passport. Who would know about such a thing? I have a feeling this is completely random. Not in that a random person will have the information, but like there's nothing to guide your intuition toward a certain place. Didn't someone say something about being from Valua? I have a Valuan uniform, maybe I could just use that and sneak in. Although it has a little bit of blood and a few cutlass slashes on it, but I'm sure that's not unusual. Oh, hello. Scripted conversation. I suppose this is where you come for information. Yes, the master of the Sailors Guild is obviously the person you're going to ask for a fake passport. Clearly, this is part of something he would do. This is the last person you want to tell about this, Aika. It's nice to know that these don't need specific identification, you know? Just Valuan passport, admit one, whoever's holding it gets in.
Uh-huh.
There's one more thing I wanted to check on before I leave, and that is... Ah, right, it's over here. Just wanted to get Drachma a better weapon. His default one is not amazing. So, we've been assigned a job. We have to escort this Nasser merchant back home, and in return, he'll give us the balloon passport we need. We are making a lot of detours on this journey, but supposedly it will all lead to our goal. Anyway, let's get out of here. Now that we can leave, we will.